there's somewhere you would like to live in the future, I do really want to go to Australia and Hawaii. Those are like my two favorite, but it has to be like near the beach. I have Hawaii in there because I want to go. I really want to go and see it. And I love the beach. So just want to go there. What's one city you have always dreamed of traveling to? Any city in Hawaii. What's your idea of a perfect date? Maybe a picnic in Hawaii. What's one thing you have always wanted to try but you have been too scared to? Traveling by myself, like doing solo travel. And if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? I always wanted to go to Hawaii to volunteer. I'm a Workpacker member. I applied to 3 different jobs in Hawaii and hopefully one of them will reply because I am eager to go. Cannot wait. I literally cannot wait. I want to, please. Like, I keep looking at my application and being like, can I say something more? Tell me yes, because I really want to go volunteer right now there. Like right now. I want to be more spontaneous. I think that this is my year to be the most spontaneous ever. I'm just praying for it right now. You know what? Praying for the best. Whatever is meant for me will find me. Please find me. Please, please. I'm begging you, Hawaii, please. I literally cannot believe this is happening. Finally going to Hawaii. Good morning. It's 4 a.m. We're going to Hawaii. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited and I'll see you there. I'm gonna take another camera with me. Here's my bag, my backpack. But still have like a carry-on downstairs. Wish me luck. I feel like something is stuck in my throat. Maybe it's just like me being nervous and anxious, so I'm just gonna ignore it. I feel like it's granola or something, which is so weird. Okay. I'll see you in Hawaii. I didn't get to talk a lot on this trip because I was always surrounded by people, which honestly I'm so thankful for. So I decided to make this little voiceover to cover the details here and there. But basically, I woke up bright and early on the 17th to catch my flight. I said goodbye to my parents and also waited in the TSA line for a long time, which honestly allowed me to also have a long time of overthinking about my decisions and overanalyzing everything. To the point, I was ready to call my parents and tell them, never mind, I don't want to go. But I knew that if I did that, I will 100% regret it later on and will always wonder what if. So I resisted the urges and got on the plane. I had 2 flights. The first one was Atlanta to Seattle and then Seattle to Maui, Hawaii. Both of them were actually pretty uneventful and I spent the 13 hours rotating between reading, editing, watching movies, taking naps, and overthinking. Fun, I know.
2 hours more.
If you have been following me for quite some time, you will know how hard it has been for me to adapt to a new country, even after 9 years of living here. How making friends has not been easy and how much I struggled with an eating disorder that took a lot of my teenage years. Doing a solo trip was very nerve-wracking to me. I was terrified of going by myself, not knowing anyone. It was completely out of my comfort zone. It was something that I really wanted to do for quite some time. So I knew that it was the right choice for me to do. I'm in Seattle right now and I'm looking at the airport. I have like 10 minutes for me to like walk a little bit and see stuff. I wanted to see if I can buy something from here, but we will see. How cool, I'm in Seattle. I've never been here before. When I first came to the US, all I wanted was to make new friends, but the culture, language, and way of communicating got in the way of me actually doing something about it. In high school, I got bullied, had a rough time, and didn't talk much. And to be honest, I was miserable there. Then, when I graduated and realized that college was not going to be an option since I couldn't afford it, I became very depressed, and that was when my eating disorder became worse than ever. I got used to being alone, isolating myself, having control over every single second of my day, and feeling anxious about everything that didn't allow for me to have that set schedule. I also never thought that recovery was possible for me. I just felt extremely stuck, and my routines became my comfort zone. Actually, the eating disorder became my comfort zone. It was something that allowed me to have that feeling of I'm doing something, I'm good at something, I have my mind occupied in something, even if that something was calories, food, body image, and exercise, I just didn't care. At least it was something. You know, and now that I'm on the other side and I look back, I feel very sad about the life that I was living and how hopeless I was. I truly never thought that I was gonna get better. That's why now, if you're struggling, I can 100% tell you that recovery is worth it and it's possible for you as well. well. I know this trip wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for recovery, and for that I am forever grateful because I ate all my fear food, I broke all the rules about my routines and food, and I became comfortable with not knowing what's on my food, what am I going to do next, and honestly, life is so much better when you can be spontaneous like that and enjoy it as well. Estoy muy feliz, me fue súper bien, acabo de llegar al aeropuerto, el aeropuerto es todo hawaiano. Más turista para dónde. Sí, acabé de salir, pero este aeropuerto es todo hawaiano, o sea, es como tiene cosas hawaianas, ¿cómo decirlo? Dice aloha, en todo lado tiene música hawaiana y es chiquito.
Me imaginaba como el de República Dominicana, que todo hecho en madera y todo.
Sí, así es, y es al aire libre.
Es al aire libre, sí.
Mira, welcome to Maui.
Wow, espérate, me pongo las gafas.
Me puse a llorar, parezco turista. So again, welcome to my Hawaii trip 2025. The trip where I fell in love with being alive, with spending time with strangers, with meeting new people and new cultures, and enjoying the present moment.
Or we go right here.
My plane arrived in Maui at 3:30 p.m. Hawaii time, but it was actually 9:30 p.m. my time. So my body was actually pretty exhausted. But anyways, I wanted to save some money on my trip and decided to use the bus instead of taking an Uber. And my first stop was gonna be Whole Foods because I wanted to do a little grocery shopping before getting to the hostel. The bus in Maui, it's around $2 per ride. But if you wanna do a full day, it's gonna be $4 in total for the whole thing. I thought it was a good idea for me to pay $4 at 3:30 p.m. because I didn't know what I was gonna do next, and I had to go from the airport to Whole Foods and then Whole Foods to my hostel. Hay un señor que me está mirando.
Ay, Daniela, cuidado. ¿Estás preocupado? ¿Qué te pasa o qué?
Que va, está ahí solo.
Ay, no.
Aquí hay 911. Went grocery shopping and then realized that 1, my body was way too tired. 2, I was carrying heavy bags. And 3, now I had to add up the bags that I had from Whole Foods. I also needed to walk 15 minutes to the bus station. My internet was also not working very well and I wasn't able to download the Uber app, so it was 11 o'clock my parents' time and my dad was so kind and helped me out with an Uber. The Uber ended up being not as expensive as I thought. It was only $7. Finally got to my hostel and I was exhausted, of course, for a full day of being awake. Literally 24 hours being awake. I was actually kind of dizzy because of how tired I was. I still say yes to some volunteers that wanted to go to the bar to play some cards, but then as soon as I got to the hostel back again, I ate, showered, and went to bed. Longest day of my life. Good morning, guys. It's my first morning in Maui and I just got ready. This is the bikini of the day. This is the little outfit. Wait, I'm wearing just some shorts. I don't think you can see me. I don't think it's possible. Oh, actually it is possible. This is the outfit of the day. I just met one of you guys. Like, she asked me yesterday, this is crazy to ask, but she said like this is a little weird to ask, and yeah, but do you happen to have a TikTok account? And I was like, yes. That was so crazy. She was like, I don't want to be embarrassed. What if I ask someone that is not the person? And now we're gonna hang out, and she's from Spain and her name is Haral, which is a Catalan name, and I've never heard before like that name, but it is beautiful. Let me just say it's pretty, and I am just getting ready even if it's 5 a.m. because I don't know, because I have jet lag, and yeah, I'm feeling all the feelings, but I'm feeling happy. Like, the feelings are happy feelings, good feelings, not bad feelings, and I'm so happy that I came. I'm so happy that I got out of my comfort zone and I'm here because I'm gonna have an incredible trip, and you're coming with me as usual. Right now, 5:35. The trip yesterday was crazy, you guys, and I was so tired, and I was awake for more than 24 hours yesterday, and I am a little bit tired, but at the same time just jet lag because right now it's like 11 a.m. there. Also, let me just say, everyone has been so welcoming in this hostel, and I'm gonna give you a little hostel tour in a little bit. Maybe right now, just that everyone is asleep so that I can film every single place and I can share with you guys that I'm sleeping in a bunk bed, which I've never done before, but you know what? Everything is about experiences. They're gonna make breakfast in here. It's free breakfast, so I'm excited for that. And that is everything for now. I will see you guys later because I don't have anything else to say other than that. And I'm gonna start work on my computer because where I am, it's 5 a.m. but where I'm from, like all my content and stuff like that, it's right now 11 a.m. so I'm a little late to work, I guess, but I'm on vacation as well, so that's fine. I'm wearing these glasses today. Also, we're going on adventures today. I want to say I don't really know if we are, but let's just go. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
And you're gonna meet the girl that I met so that we can all meet her. Okay, let's go.
I promise this isn't sponsored by the hostel I went to, but I truly need to tell you more about it because my experience there was more than incredible. Every morning they will give us free breakfast of as many chocolate chip pancakes as you want and coffee. And every morning we will sit all together and talk while enjoying breakfast. Truly one of the most wholesome parts of the day. They also offer free tours every day and they literally take you to the places in a van with all the other guests that also want to go to the tour.
Hola. Hola. Yo no español, inglés.
I do both, but
Okay.
I think I do more English right now. But she speaks Spanish as well, so that makes it super easy for you to engage with other people at the hostel that also come solo looking for new friends and experiences.
Have any of you been to Haleakala yet? They're at sunset or sunrise. It's a national park. And you can go up there and see like the most beautiful sunset you've ever seen. You're above the clouds. And it is like very picturesque.
And trust me, majority of people come solo for different reasons. But I think we all have in common that we are tired of routine and tired of waiting for other people to come with us, to have new experiences and to travel. On Tuesdays, the tour is pretty chill and honestly, that was exactly what I needed after the day I had of traveling. We went to the beach and spent a couple of hours there, got in the ocean and shared banana bread that one of the guests got at Road to Hana the day before. It was delicious. And after that, we went for lunch and came back to the hostel where I called my mom, updated her on everything, and worked a little bit on my computer.
Perfecto.
While eating a snack mid-afternoon. We went grocery shopping together, and since we didn't have a car, we just walked there and talked a bunch to get to know each other. My official first night, I decided to visit one restaurant I was eager to try. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that.
Do you have like any recommended entree?
And of course, I made my new friends come with me. The owner and server were so nice and welcoming, and we ended up trying 3 different entries that were all so delicious. Guys, remember I don't usually eat pork? Well, I decided to make an exception on the strip because how would I not? When pork was literally the specialty of this restaurant. It was smoked with a pineapple sauce and it was truly one of the best things I've ever tried. My favorite actually was the poke nachos, and oh my god, you guys, you truly need to try this because it was truly the best thing I've ever tried in my life. It was so fresh and delicious, and the texture was also not awful, and trust me, I know about awful textures by trying many poke bowls here in Atlanta. And anyways, everything was absolutely incredible. Even the fries were super crunchy, and the sauce that they serve them with, you guys truly need to go if you ever go to Maui. And also, it's a family-owned small restaurant, and I think they will also appreciate more people enjoying their family recipes. At the end, we also got this delicious coconut cake that was so moist and tasty. We all loved it so much. I didn't show you this, but we also took the bus back to the hostel, and guys, it was such an incredible experience, and I will definitely remember that night for a long time. Part of my experience there was also meeting the volunteers. And actually, it's so funny because I told you in the past that I wanted to volunteer there. And I actually did create my account and got the membership at Worldpackers. But the minimum requirement was like a month or 2 months. And I got extremely scared, so I didn't end up going as a volunteer. So going as a content creator for a week allowed me to see how a volunteer will be for a month. And honestly, I am now thinking about it. The volunteers were also super kind and amazing, and they truly made the experience even better.
Most of your time. We have the other two that are joining us, so we'll wait for them. But this is one of my favorite places here on Maui. So typically, if you guys, if you look up Iao Valley, you see this right here. So this is the needle, and we'll talk about the significance of the needle and kind of like the history behind it. But this park was closed for several years for restoration, and I kind of fought for it to be a tour because Wailuku is a small town, but we literally have this basically in our backyard, and it's beautiful, and like I said, there's a lot of history here, so just really felt like you guys should know about it. And then as you heard in the van, I do not drive the van because I'm a terrible driver, so this is I was like, you guys can just drop us off, it's so close, so it's kind of my workaround. So this is the only tour that I do. But yeah, thanks for joining me in one of my favorite spots. The weather here is always a little bit more cooler, it's rainier, but watch how fast these clouds move. I always say for Iao there's no bad weather days, because if it's sunny, then it's going to be obviously a beautiful day. But if we did even have like a big storm or like a lot of rainfall, then you can see here there's a crevice here in the mountains. This would be a waterfall that we popping off. So, and this river runs all the way down. One of the most popular things to do for Iao is to come in here and just hang out in the natural pools of water. So we can start making our way into the park. All I ask is just that for the first part that you guys just stay together, and then I'm gonna let you, go off and do your own thing, but just so we don't lose anybody. Today, this is really cool. We have some guava. So anything that you guys find to take. Guava's invasive, so you're helping us out. Yeah. And then this tree here, this is a kikili nut tree. So back in the day, the oil from the nuts was used to light lamps, and the bark was used for building canoes.
Wow.
And we saw a couple spiders on the way in. You'll see crab spiders literally everywhere. I think they're cool looking, so I'll point them out to you. But yeah. Thank you. Ice soldiers were keeping watch on the needle, which this is a terrible place to point to because you can't see it right now because it's blocked. But you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just a really magical place, and my hope strongly for you guys is that as we move through the park that you just you feel that it's a beautiful place, but hopefully you feel that peacefulness. Yeah, it's magical no matter what weather. And one of the things that I love about it is you can pack a picnic lunch and bring a book and a journal and spend an entire day here, or you can come in here, and I've done a dip in the water and headed back and started work at 9 a.m. So you can spend as long or as little as you like. Thank you for listening to that story.
Pictures.
Beautiful. The last time somebody took a picture, I was like, and then I regretted it. Gorgeous. I took 2,000. Yeah, I already saw you take a log. This is getting chaotic.
I'm gonna hire you as my just like that. No, you can take it. I'm the assistant. I'm filming for YouTube because I forget that I'm filming for YouTube.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, hi, I'm Charlie. I'm from Germany, and I will be here for 4 more days, and I love this place.
And I love it.
What about you?
I'm Tonight from Chicago. I'm Eritrean ethnically, and I'm an extrovert, and I make music. You make music? Yeah. Me too. I'm a DJ. Shut up. Only do everything but DJ.
And her birthday is Saturday.
How old will you gonna be? I don't know. You don't know. Okay. Time is not real. No. Not at all. Not at all. It's on a piece of paper.
Over. You went under it.
Guys, I have not been filming at all. I kind of forget that I'm filming for YouTube and as TikTok as well. I'm trying my best, you guys. I want you to understand that I'm trying my best to live in the moment and stopping. It has been amazing. I'm good. Everybody's waiting for me. Look at this, you guys. That's insane. Oh my god. I am so happy. I want to stay here and I want to live here forever. I wasn't gonna get in, but then I got FOMO because of them. So of course I had to.
Naturally.
You have to do what you have to do.
But his music, I mean, I'm not into like this, but his music is good. Feel free to wander through here. There's a little bamboo grove over here, 2 traditional type houses. If you guys need the bathroom, there's one right past pavilion number 7. There's another that's right past, you see the red and green awning.
It's kind of crazy to me that I met these 2 girls on Tuesday, and by Friday and Saturday I was already very sad that they were gonna leave. I don't know how, but every day in Maui felt like 3 days in one. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like I lived like a month with these 2 girls and with all the other girls, of course. And I got to spend some time with them, get to know them. They made me laugh, they made me smile, they made me forget about all the issues that I had in my brain, and even thought they live far away from me. I really hope that we can see each other once again.
Really, Mario was like, come on, shut up.
I want to go to Chicago so badly.
We also have a Colombian population in Chicago.
Go see the Big Bean.
Yeah, go see the dumbass piece of metal.
So bad at it. Well, this is our view. We wanted to watch sunset and there's no sunset, but it's a little something, you know, it's better than being in the hostel all day. That's beautiful.
It angels in the beach.
Well, it will get beautiful. I can already tell that. Really?
You know what? Let's have some shots.
I'm sure it's gorgeous.
Even just the sky.
We also do have like a saying.
Every day someone new will show up at the hostel, so it was also incredible to listen to new stories, new memories of people, new accents as well. Here I met Daniel, which comes from the UK. He was so fun, so sweet and cute, and always full of stories, very entertaining stories.
They just split up and she's harassing him for different phone numbers.
Oh my god, she's just like me. Wow. She chose you. She said your phone. You seem harmless. That.
So that was like crazy for my first inquiry.
I'm so thankful to share that my friend Charlie got a rental car, so we were able to go to different places even if the hostel didn't offer the tours. On Thursday, we went to the most beautiful beach I've ever seen. The ocean was so blue. We saw different turtles. There were people doing cliff jumping, which I didn't do because I'm extremely scared of that, but I enjoy seeing them having fun. There was also like a little resort in there, so we sat by the pool and talked a bunch. We went for lunch. This poke bowl was really not that great, but we were hungry and couldn't find anything else. At the end of the day, the band for the hostel came back to the hostel, but we decided to stay since we had a car. We changed our outfits and decided to take some pictures at the beach with the sunset, and it was magical. You guys, I literally cried watching the sunset. Now that I'm even thinking about it, I want to cry because I remember how I felt that day. It was a mix of feelings, but basically me thinking that I couldn't believe that I was there. Even if it looks beautiful here, I feel like someone had to pinch me, because how is it possible that I am finally seeing Maui, Hawaii, that I'm finally seeing the sunset in Hawaii? Honestly, that's talent, because I messed it up even just standing still. When I was dreaming about it for so many years and didn't think that that was gonna be possible for me. So of course, seeing the beauty of the sunset made me cry, and now that I'm doing the voiceover, I'm also crying. So yeah, that's fun. When we came back to the hostel that night, they were actually doing karaoke and margarita night. This night was so fun. I just felt like I knew everyone for years in that place, and I felt like I could be myself, finally be myself, like truly who I am. In Colombia, I was an extrovert. I like talking to people, I like spending time with people and being myself and laughing and telling stories. But ever since I came to the US, I became very self-conscious about being that way because of many experiences that I had in the past that hurt me in here. In there, I just felt like I could be myself. I didn't feel self-conscious about being an an extrovert, about wanting to talk and have fun, about dancing and singing out loud, I finally felt like my true self after many, many years of hiding. And I don't think you understand how much that meant to me. Okay. On Friday, we didn't have any free tour in the morning, nothing planned at the hostel. So we decided to take the car and do our own hike. We went to this beautiful place where Jurassic Park was filmed. It was actually kind of a hard hike, but it was worth it because the views were incredible. We also got to talk a bunch while doing the hike. We put some music and we also sat down for a little bit just to take it all in, to breathe and hear the nature. It was very magical. We can finally talk a little bit because it has been a long trip, but like beautiful, like long in a way of like, I don't want this to end, and I'm so happy. I can't believe I'm here. I cried yesterday watching the sunset, and it's just incredible. I've met incredible people. I'm just so happy. My heart is so full. I want to do this all over again. And every single person that I have talked to that have done this before, they're like, this is addicting. Like, you will actually want to do this every single time, and now you won't be able to stop because this is like the best thing ever. And if you have been thinking about taking any solo trip, please do, because what in the world is this? Like, this is incredible. I can't believe I'm here. Can't believe I'm here. Someone has to pinch me because I just can't believe it. And all the people in here, they're so nice and welcoming, and I'm just so happy, you guys. I have tears every day just thinking about it. And this is where they filmed Jurassic Park, actually. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Like, what is this in the world? Like, I can't believe I'm here.
I want to get closer to it. Don't scare me, please.
No, I'm not.
For God's sake.
I know how awful it is. I don't... Pictures really do not do justice to all of this. Real, oh my gosh. Everyone needs to see this in their lifetime, at least once. After that beautiful hike, we went to Foodland because everyone kept saying that it was the best poke bowl, and definitely it was the best poke bowl I've ever tried in my life. And we sat on the street, ate our poke bowls, and honestly, what a core memory. Friday nights at the hostel were for drum circle. Honestly, this was my first time experiencing this, and to be completely honest, I didn't enjoy it that much. It smelled a lot like grass, if you know what I mean, but I'm happy a lot of people have fun. I instead decided to sit down and watch the turtles, sitting there once again, just taking it all in. Here. I don't think I like the drum circle.
Yes.
No, Junior.
SJ for short.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
It's not free. I was like, how much I gotta pay?
No.
That's all the same.
There's no nuts in there.
No nuts?
No nuts.
It's Sanait's birthday, 5 a.m. We're gonna go see sunrise at the beach. I am so excited. I put my alarm at around 5:30, and guess what? I woke up at 5:50 and my alarm didn't sound. So I had to rush and go get ready super quick, get in the car, and honestly, I think we were a little bit late for sunrise.
Well, I think it's probably the same. It's close.
Apparently, it's like two things. Beach park. We gotta zoom. You gotta step on it. Okay, just get out of here. Oh no, you're gonna turn right at the stop sign.
But it's okay because sunrise is so 6:30 something, right?
No,
It's at
I think this
6:27.
will be
That's
when
why
it's
we
when
have
it's
so
bright
many
outside, guys.
Say it again.
This is not when the sun rises. This
Right.
That's the point where
At the
it's
stop
bright
sign.
outside.
Turning right.
So the sun rises right now.
Yes.
You can see.
One of my favorite things about the friendships that I made there were the moments where we didn't feel like we had to fill out the silence. We could just stay there with each other without talking, without feeling the need to fill out with words that were nonsense, and instead just make each other company without the need to talk. And it didn't feel uncomfortable at all. And I feel like that's when you know that you truly can be yourself with other people. And that for me was amazing. As As you already know, it was Tonight's birthday and we wanted to make it a special for her. We planned everything out the days before and we decided to follow the plan. We went to watch sunrise and also did a little picnic with fruit. Honestly, super wholesome. The day before, we also went to a bar. We sang happy birthday, she blew her candles, and she also made like a little hint that she wanted to have like a little lei, you know, the one with flowers. Danny, my German friend, went to buy this the day before when we were hiking, and then we gave her the surprise of having a lei, and I do really think that it was a big surprise to her. She didn't expect it at all, and I truly hope she had the best birthday ever because she was so special to me the whole trip.
Oh, sorry.
Perfect. That's what I need. I need you too. So that I can make everyone focus in there. I'm gonna
You've been surprising me all day. Oh my gosh. This is like a real one too. I don't take gas, right? For Colombia.
We went to this little hike called 13 Crossings. The bamboo forest. It's so nice. In which you cross the river around 13 times. Ugh. I don't think that's true because I honestly was keeping count in my head and it was way more than that.
Wow, look at those trees.
But it's so nice that we have not had like a minute to rest. We're just like go.
Got somebody a little bit like a hint of sunscreen for me.
Sunset, yes.
Look at that. That's
And the one over here is like, I didn't film this, but Charlie actually left us this day. She went to Australia. Mr. Krabs. So Danny, Tonight, and I decided to go watch sunset. Penny.
You know, the penny from
And again, we just sat there, we watched sunset, we went in the water for a little bit, we took some pictures and videos. We are at sunset with the birthday girl. How was your birthday?
It was a beautiful day. I feel like I just absorbed all of Hawaii. Now I've been on basically every side of the island.
Basically,
And
oh my gosh.
Today was a beautiful day. From beginning to now. And it's not even over yet. It's only 6 o'clock. But I had this was the best way to end the trip, honestly.
I'm so thankful I met you and happy birthday and you're so funny and you make me feel better for everything. Honestly, we had a full-on therapy session this day and it was well needed. This is my almost last breakfast made by the wonderful Anka. I love you. You're the best. Guys.
Danny, you need to cut this out. I'm about to spell it really fucking weird.
I will try, okay? What's your name?
I'm Haley.
Haley.
I'm Lane.
Lane.
Oliver.
Oliver.
Sarah.
Sarah.
I'm Stephanie.
Stephanie. And Annika. Yay. You went for the coffee without me?
How dare you?
You invited me.
The betrayal. Watch Danny and Ben
That's
have
amazing.
the makashaka.
What is that?
For the
It
fifth
tastes like
time in a
mocha or
row.
something.
Yeah,
And I still didn't get to try it. They were like, we're getting makashaka. And I'm like, oh my god, I'll finally get to try it.
Oh my gosh, how much was that one? Oh my god, I love it. How much was it?
22, 23.
I actually love it.
That is really fucking cute.
I'm so excited about
That's
I want to get a t-shirt.
I actually didn't film anything on Sunday because the night left us and I was actually pretty sad. But on Monday, I decided to go to Road to Hannah, which is the tour that the hostel provides for that day. And I think it's a must when you go to Maui. Started the day with breakfast, of course, and then went straight to the road. You guys, this tour is around 11 hours, so be prepared.
But it's the season of the forgot that I existed. My fault, but I just like to play the victim. On for Christmas that I'm dreaming, but I just not lose. Split in half, but I don't have to do.
When you go on this road trip, you actually make a few stops, and that's the beauty of it. We stop by a lot of cliff jumping places, but as I told you before, I don't do that. I'm terrified of getting injured after my lower back injury, but I did take some videos of the people that did the cliff jumping and actually just had fun being with them and spending the time with beautiful people that made me smile throughout the day. Hey, this is like our third stop, and we're gonna get banana bread. These are the glasses that my friend Nathan gave to me. Well, like they're his, but like I'm using them for now. Exclusive edition. We're gonna try the banana bread. Actually, there's a freaking big line. I can vlog. Finally, I can talk to you because the hostel has been crazy and I haven't been able to talk to you, but today I have, so that's nice. Here's the line. It's a big line and we're like over there, but we're gonna try this, right? It's gonna be good.
You think they were driving all the way up? Did you not bring sandals?
That's the owner of the glasses.
They're popping, I know it.
Yeah.
Come copy a pair. Only 4 in the world.
They're 5.
Yeah,
5, including mine.
Including those, yeah.
Well, yours.
Well,
His glasses. We stopped to have lunch, and of course I had to have my poke bowl because I am seriously obsessed with it. And then we stopped by a gas station, and Nathan was so kind because I didn't bring any cash, and he got me a Coke Zero, and I was actually the happiest ever. For any person that gets kind of car sick, please bring some medicine or something because this road has many turns, and it's a long one, and I was actually feeling car sick. Our last stop was to watch sunset, and Nathan gave me a little bit of his banana bread, which was actually so delicious. And I think it was even better than the one I tried the Tuesday that I went to the beach. And maybe it's because this one was fresh. It was still warm and it was incredible. We watched sunset, we watched some turtles, and then we went back to the hostel where we shared some sweet treats, including this delicious toffee company Hawaiian macadamia nut butter toffee. That was definitely a 15 out of 10. Thank you so much, Haley and Megan. And then I also got to try this coconut chew that Ben got at the place where they sold banana bread. Actually, in my opinion, it was even better than the banana bread.
What do you think?
10 out of 10. 11, 12.
Okay, let me try a little bit.
Honestly,
For me, better than the banana bread.
Tuesday was my last day at the hostel, and I was going back home at some errands the whole day. Met 2 beautiful French girls, and finally went to watch sunset with Nathan and Ben. They're random. Spaghetti. Ben and Nathan were so funny the whole day. They were making me laugh so much, and honestly that doesn't happen very often, so I'm super happy about that and super grateful I got to spend some time with them because we talk about everything, and it was just very wholesome as well.
That's so insane.
That's
It's
so
like,
beautiful.
Like how can you?
Went to watch sunset, as I told you, but also Nathan wanted to invite us for ice cream. It was Ben's and I last day, but he was going to stay until Friday, I think. We got this ice cream that was made out of fruit, and it was delicious. Well, not made out of fruit. It was blended with fruit, and you could choose between vanilla and coconut base. But then after that, the sad part came. We went to the airport to leave Ben, and then went back to the hostel. I showered, I changed, I got everything ready for my flight. and then Nathan left me at the airport as well. I was actually kind of sad, but at the same time I feel so happy that I did it. I actually did it. Finally went to Hawaii, finally accomplished that goal, that dream of mine. Had so much fun, and just like that I was back at the airport going back home with many memories, many pictures and videos and stories to tell and people I met. And I'm so happy I did this. So happy I went out of my comfort zone and I pushed myself to do something that was uncomfortable. And this is where I encourage you to do the same. Even if that's not a solo trip, only you know what you have been wanting to do and need a little push to do. Thank you so much for watching.